Let's go. He's running to you. Nice. Are you? Two of them. Broke one.
That's why I'm pushing you.
That one just landed up above. Nice.
Yo, what's up guys? Today we're a brand new video, and today we are going to be doing what you guys asked for. Yes, it is a settings video. I am going to be showing you my graphics, my aiming, my movement, my color, basically a lot of stuff. If you're eating right now, drop a like on the video. You know I caught you. Let's try to get to 1,500 likes on this video. Come on, click the like button. We gotta get a 1,500. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below if you need some new settings, because I got you in Choke Squad. See you guys in the next video. Wait. Peace. So I'm going to be showing you. Wait, matter of fact. Wait, hold up. We gotta get my dad in here because he put all these settings together and he knows all about the settings, so he's gonna be showing you, and I gotta do some homework. So, Dad!
All right, you guys heard the man. He's got some homework to do.
Yeah, I got some homework.
But when I'm done with this, and when you're done with your homework, do you want to put some of these settings to use and play some games?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, bet. So I'm gonna go through these settings with you guys, and when we're done, we'll get some games into. All right, so these are going to be Rogan's BO6 PC settings. We're going to go ahead and start with the graphics. We'll start with the graphics settings. We'll kind of just go through it. Some of these settings won't come into play for you guys if you're on PS5 or whatever, but if you're on PC, let's get through it. And we're going to go ahead and start with the graphics settings first. Let's get into it. The display, your display mode, you always want to make sure you're on full screen exclusive, 100%. Obviously, just select the right display monitor that you're playing on. Make sure your display adapter is your graphics card. It should automatically, obviously, have that done for you. Your screen refresh rate really comes down to like whatever monitor you have. Rogan plays on a ViewSonic 1440p 240 hertz monitor, so you want to really limit it at the max rate of your monitor, right? Like you don't want your graphics card working harder than it needs to. Say you only have a 144 hertz monitor. You don't want your graphics card to be pushing 240 hertz when your monitor is going to restrict it to 144 anyways, right? So you want to make sure that your screen refresh rate matches whatever your monitor is. So that way your graphics card and just your overall experience is going to be the best as possible. The restart shaders preloading. This is something that I'll get into at the end of the video, but it is something very important, but we'll get into that later. The aspect ratio I have on automatic. Display gamma is 2.2. The gamma and the brightness, I play at 55. Anything brighter than that kind of just looks a bit funny, especially on the recording side. So 55 I found really to be the sweet spot. The NVIDIA Reflex low latency, I play on plus boost. The eco mode is custom. VSync gameplay is off. VSync menus off. Custom frame rate is obviously set to custom as well too. We're going to limit everything to 240 hertz because, again, that's what the monitor is that he's playing on. So if you have a, 120 hertz monitor, whatever it is, you just want to make sure, again, that you're matching the refresh rate, the frame rate of your monitor. Reduce menu render resolution. Have that as native. Pause gaming rendering off. Reduce quality when inactive. Sometimes Rogan does get up, walk away, and goes and does other things, right? So it's nice to kind of have this on. This 10 minutes. Like, if you're AFK for 10 minutes, you're probably doing something where you ain't going to come back for a while. So instead of his graphics card and his computer just sitting here running Call of Duty super high for no reason, this is nice to just kind of have on. So I have it set for 10 minutes. Focus mode is down to 0. HDR. So this is a big one. So Rogan plays on a really, really nice HDR monitor. It's an OLED, and this thing is beautiful. If it wasn't for this monitor, I would highly recommend just having HDR off. But because of the monitor that he has, he plays with the HDR on, and from his perspective, it looks really, really good. All right, so the graphic preset, we're gonna go to custom. Obviously, render resolution is at 100. There's really no reason to move this. Keep it at 100. Your dynamic resolution is off. Upscale and sharpening. Some people recommend NVIDIA DLSS. Fidelity FX Cast is really where I found the most success as far as frames and just overall smoothness and snappiness. Your cache strength, you want to turn it up to 90. The AMD FSR 3-frame generation I have on. VRAIL scam targeting I have at 90. Variable rate shading I have on. Text to resolution. See, a lot of people are going to go low or very low here for the most possible frames. I have it on normal. And then right here, I also have this one on high. I found that it gives you a better looking game overall without really reducing the frames too much. So we have this one on high. Depth of field is off. Detail quality is low. Particle resolution is very low. Bullet impacts is on. I mean, you could turn this one off if you want to, but I think it's very nice to be able to see some bullet shots on the wall to be able to tell, all right, somebody's shooting here or somebody just shot here. Or if you kind of want to see your own like recoil pattern of a gun, if you're in the firing range, you can kind of shoot at the wall and then you see like the recoil pattern. So the bullet impacts I definitely have on. Persistent effects off. Shader quality is low. On-demand texture streaming is minimal. And even when you do have it in minimal, you want to go ahead and turn this down as possible, as low as possible as well too. Download limits is off. Okay, here, shadow quality. Again, you could go low or very low, depending on like your system and what your overall goal is for your experience. But we want good frames with good quality still at the same time. So shadow quality is normal. Screen space shadows is off. Low here. Screen space reflection is off. Static reflection quality is low. Environment tessellation is off. Then we got low on this one. I mean, off, off, off on the next three. You guys can see them. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and jump over here to view. Motion reduction preset is off. Go ahead and turn that off because we're going to kind of do all of this own stuff ourselves, so there's no reason to have presets on. Field of view. Obviously, you're playing Warzone. You want to have 120. I know a lot of pro players, especially in multiplayer, they play with a lower FOV, like somewhere around 105, 112 or something like that. But for Warzone, I mean, 120 is just the way to go. Your ADS field of view, you want affected versus independent. Your weapon field of view, you want wide. Third person field of view, 90. Vehicle field of view as well, you want wide. And let's go ahead and keep it pushing. World motion blur, we got off. Weapon motion blur, we got off. There's really no reason at all to have those on. I mean, maybe some people make it feel like it's a little more realistic when they're running and things get blurry, but come on. I mean, we're in a video game. Like, there's no reason for blurriness. Let's just turn those both off right away. Keep them off. First person camera movement. Like, again, there's no reason for that. If there was a way of turning it off, I'd say turn it off, but just go to least on both of them. Inverted flashbangs. I have this off, but if you don't like the white hitting you right in the eyes whenever a flashbang goes off, you could turn this on, and instead of it being white, your screen will just go black. Kind of just depends on what you want, but if I see a black screen, it usually means my game's crashing, so I just leave it on off. All right, before we get into our audio, I just kind of want to take a moment to give a big shout out to our boy Greg. He works for a company called The Clutch, and they specialize in everything like FPS related. They specialize in helping with your audio tuning, with your PC graphics tuning. If you're new to like streaming and need help getting everything set up, they really do a good job with all kinds of stuff like that. So big shout out to Greg from The Clutch. We appreciate you. If you reach out to him, you can find him on Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that. Just let him know that we sent you his way. Yeah, so shout out to Greg. He's done all of Rogan's tuning and my tuning as far as audio. And if you pay attention throughout some videos, you'll be able to hear footsteps and ladders and just things that you normally wouldn't hear without some really good audio tuning. Matter of fact, there's one clip in our last YouTube video that I could think of off the top of my head where I'm like, dang, that sounded good. Rogan is able to hear this guy running away out of the building. Did you hear that?
Timer reduced. Well done.
Him running right there.
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
Good audio tuning. All All right, so if you want your game to sound like that, reach out to Greg from The Clutch. You can find his info right here, or I'll also link it down below. He's our boy. Big shout out to him. All right, so master game volume, obviously at 100. Dialogue volume, I have at 50. But the gameplay music, there is some cool music in the game, but you know what? We just keep it off. The music, we just keep it off. Effects volumes at 100. Dialogue at 50. The speakers headphone game sound device was on speakers, and the reason why is because we're on a dual setup, so it's like it's linked to a second PC. But if you didn't have that and you just had like, you would just click whatever speakers or headphones it is that you're playing on or whatever. Then enhanced headphone mode. All right, so this is something new. Enhanced headphone mode. You want this on. This is new in the game. I do recommend it. And when you do turn it on, you could come to this page and you want to make sure that you're on the universal pack. Now, if you move on down past that, either way, audio mix, I do recommend having set at sucker punch. Mono audio's off. Mute gain when minimized off. Mute licensed music. If you're a content creator and you don't want to get copyrighted, then you turn this on. And that's the reason why we have it on. So this one right here reduces like the real high pinging noises from like a flashbang or something like that. So I definitely recommend having that one on. Voice chat, I mean, 50 is still pretty high. Some people play down to 25. For some reason, the voice chat audio in this game is really high. Voice chat is on. For Rogan, the only difference is that he has it to party only. He doesn't have it for like everybody in the game. He has it to party only. Like, I don't want him talking to random and stuff like that. So he only could talk to our teammates. But obviously, if you're not 10 years old playing or whatever the situation is, and you want to be able to talk to everybody in the game, you would go to all lobby here, and then you would be able to have proximity chat on, body shield chat, which is like when you get somebody in a meat shield, pretty much you go chat to them. Last words, voice chat, which is like if you kill somebody, they get a chance to just say something real quick for like a split second, which could be pretty funny as well too. But like I said, with Rogan and his age and just how these lobbies can be sometimes, I really just have it on party only so he can just talk to our teammates. And then it's also on push to talk for him, so that way not every time he's talking, it's coming through the mic. If he wants to say something, he just presses a button on the keyboard, which is Z. And that's gonna be the audio right there. Again, big shout out to Greg from The Clutch. We appreciate you, bro. So we did graphics, we did audio. Why don't we do interface, and then we'll get into controller. So menu prompts, automatic, gameplay tips, off, skip introductions, off, skip kill cams, off. Telemetry, this is important here for some people. The FPS counter, so that way you can see how many frames you're getting on. Server latency kind of shows you your ping if you're lagging. Go ahead and turn that on. Packet loss is on. GPU temperature is on, so you can kind of see if your graphics card for some reason is getting crazy over hot. Some people have the clock on. I don't really know why. If you want to know what time it is, you can have a clock on. And then there's other things that you can turn on, but honestly, these are the most important things to us, so that's all we really have. All right, so under readability, you're gonna find the color customization. This is probably the most important thing when it comes to like the brightness, the vibrance, and how Rogan's color actually looks so much better than mine. If you go to our last YouTube video, whenever it shows Rogan's gameplay and then it switches and it shows my gameplay, there's a big difference in our colors and the way his screen looks and his gameplay looks versus how mine looks. And the reason why is I forgot to turn these settings on that I'm about to show you guys. But these settings right here make a big difference with how good the game actually looks overall. So if you come over here, you're gonna go to color filter, filter 2. I have found filter 2 has been the absolute best, and you're gonna turn it on to both, not just the interface, not just world, but to both. Okay, 100 and 100. It kind of puts off like a Tritanopia type feeling. This one right here, which is like a colorblind setting without actually being fully Tritanopia in certain areas. You'll see, it's really nice. The filter 2 I have found to be really, really nice as far as the colors go. The other thing Rogan changes, which I don't, but for him, he seems to like it, is on enemy. Instead of it being red like the default and like mine and everybody else, see, reset the default, see how it's red right there? He actually changes it to green, and for him, he sees the green a bit better when it comes to like the enemies throughout the map. So I mean, and also on like your mini map, the enemies would be green on it instead of red. It's something different. He saw one of his buddies AA doing it, so he wanted to try it, and he seems to like it because he hasn't switched it back. So that's how he's running it. You guys can check it out. Also under squad member colors, you can literally change them to where like they all are the same, so that way it doesn't matter. So if you look up at your mini map and you see pink, you know instantly those are your teammates. Or if you want them all to have different colors, you could do that as well too, which is pretty cool. So my buddy Double A, he does all pink for teammates, I think. And I think Rogan used to, but I don't know what happened there. All right, so gameplay HUD. So the mini map, you want square. Mini map rotation is on. The radar is off. If you want to be able to bring the mini map and everything kind of in closer to the game to where you don't have to constantly be looking all the way up at the top left corner, you could come here to your HUD bounds and bring it to where bring it down and in to where your mini map would be right here instead of all the way right here in the corner. And it just kind of is self-preference. I've noticed people, like some of the top pros like Aiden and whatnot, they have a really tight HUD bounds, so that way they don't have to look quite as far over to see their mini map. But at the same time, some of the info does kind of come up more into your screen. So I'm going to go ahead and just reset the default because that's what Rogan's been playing on in BO6. But in previous games, I've noticed that he did bring the HUD in as well too, kind of like Aiden and some of the other pros. Compass type horizontal, stamina bar off. All right, so you can see some of the stuff here. I'm not going to really go over everything unless I feel like it's important. One thing Rogan did change here is his crosshair settings. These are his crosshair settings. And then he did go with a different crosshair color instead of the regular default color being white. You could kind of see right here, they're like a tealish looking color. Again, I mean, it just kind of seems to be what he likes. And these are his settings. So yeah, that's why I'm showing you. All right, so there's the interface. We got audio, we got graphics. Now let's get into controller because y'all know Rogan's a controller player. Before we get into it, I guess, I think it's very important for you guys to know that Rogan does play on a pro controller, which has buttons on the back, and it also has instant click triggers. This is a PS4 style controller, but if you look closely, it has a PS5 cable plug-in. Shout out to Battle Beaver for hooking Rogan up with this sick design that he came up with. So it's important that you guys know that he plays on a pro controller. All right, so his button layout is tactical. Stick layout preset is default. His sensitivity is 1.65. Simplified control presets off. Low motor strain preset is off. Bumper ping is off. And if you do like play swap where some people do, you could just instantly swap where you want your buttons at right here. Like if you wanted shoot to be R1 instead of R2, you would do it right here. But since Rogan has instant click triggers, he doesn't need to swap, so he just stays with it like this. He always has. Controller vibration is off. Matter of fact, I don't even think he has vibrators in his controller. Every time we order a controller, we just say take him out. We don't even, his controller, there's no reason. I mean, what's it gonna do? Throw your aim off? So controller vibration is just off. Dead put in zone. So this one right here is actually pretty important. This one right here is pretty dang important. So left stick minimum is 1, left stick max 65. Right stick minimum is 4, right stick max is 100. And because he has instant click triggers, this doesn't matter, but I would recommend just turning them down as low as possible if you don't have instant click triggers. But really pay attention to your dead zones here and test those out. If you notice you're having some stick drift, you might have to play with your dead zone inputs. Let's go ahead and hop over here to aiming. Sensitivity multiplier. For the longest time when Rogan was like 4 or 5, we didn't really know much about like the pro settings and stuff, and the default sensitivity multiplier has always been 1.0. As we started to kind of go further down this Warzone Call of Duty road, we've dug a little bit deeper into settings, so that way not everybody watching this video has to do it. So the ADS sensitivity multiplier 0.80 is where Rogan has been playing at lately. He usually bounces in between 0.75, 0.8, somewhere right there in that multiplier. But that is honestly what is going to give you the biggest difference though when it comes to smooth aim and having really smooth tracking. A lot of people play with that 1.0 setting because they didn't even really know about this. And the higher the ADS sensitivity, the faster you're going to move side to side when you're looking down your gun, right? Not when you're hip firing, but when your ADS, aim down sights is what ADS stands for. When your ADS, you want to be able to have a nice, smooth rotation. The higher the number, the faster it's going to be. And you're kind of going to go side to side real fast and miss a lot of your shot. As soon as Rogan started to play with the lower ADS sensitivity multiplier, his aim has really gotten ridiculous. Aim advanced settings. Go ahead and click on that. You're going to go to ADS sensitivity transition time. You want that as instant. Aim response curve type is dynamic, and under dynamic, you're going to want to turn that all the way up to 1.0. Target aim assist, obviously on. There's only one aim assist in BO6. So you can't pick what kind of aim assist you want. So just target aim assist is on. ADS aim assist is on. Motion sensor behavior is off. Motion sensor advanced settings. Really, I don't mess with any of these. So, I mean, it's motion sensor is off. So you don't really need to worry about any of those. So let's go ahead and get into the movement settings. So sprint assist, we have at tactical sprint assist. And a lot of times this used to default at like 400 when the game first came out. Make sure your sprint assist delay is on 0. There's no reason that you want to delay when you go to start running. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. So make sure it's on 0. You want your sprint assist sideways on, sprint assist backwards on, which is all the new Omni movement features. You definitely want to be able to take advantage of those. It's nice to be able to not only sprint backwards, but slide backwards, slide to the side. And without these on, it wouldn't be able to happen. Manual assist is off. Crouch assist off. Corner slicing is off. The corner slicing is a new feature. If you play like Rainbow Six Siege, you're probably familiar with kind of like tilting your guns around the corner and whatnot. But I'm pretty sure in Rainbow Six, you have the option of when and when not you want to tilt. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. I haven't played a whole lot of it. But with this corner slicing in Call of Duty, their new feature, when you have it on, whenever you approach a corner, you instantly start to turn your gun whatever way the corner is. And it naturally throws off your aim, in my opinion. Cool feature, but it doesn't really work quite the best for like competitive players. So I just turn it off. Just go ahead and turn it off. Movement behavior, slide, dive behavior. Tap the slide versus hybrid. This is the biggest debate in the settings when it comes to movement versus style of play and what you prefer. A lot of players in Warzone right now are playing on hybrid. A lot of players are playing on hybrid. Rogan's tried it. He's not really a big fan. Where he has found the most success is tap the slide, but under tap the slide dive activation delay set to long. If you have this set to short, when you go to tap your slide button, you don't have to hold it very long before it automatically goes to dive. So when he had it on short initially, he was catching himself diving when he was just trying to slide. So we have done some testing on medium and we've done some testing on long, and long seems to be very, very successful for him. He could slide very naturally. He could dive when he wants to, and he's able to really do the movement that he wants to do with these settings. Hybrid's cool. A lot of people were using it, but he wasn't really feeling it. So this is the settings that we found for him that he likes. And again, these are Rogan settings, so they might be different than couple other creators out there, but these are what he likes. Sprint restore is on. Slide maintain sprint is on. Parachute automatic behavior is off. Mantle cancels reload is off. Movement advanced setting. Go ahead and click on that. Sprint tactical sprint behavior is toggle. Auto move forward is off. Auto door peek is off. Tactical sprint activation. Single tap to sprint, single tap to run, and double tap. Those are your options. Rogan runs on single tap to sprint. Plunging underwater is free. Sprinting door bash is on. And vehicle advanced settings, we haven't really messed with that too much. Okay, so under Warzone controller combat settings, something that you're going to want to change is your weapon mount activation is ADS plus melee. That's where we have found the most success to be able to mount when you want to. So armor plate behavior, you want apply all. C4 detonation, you want apply it all at once. So C4 detonation, you want all at once. Equipment behavior, hold. Manual fire behavior is press. Combat advanced settings. All right, so weapon mount exit. You want this on instant. You don't want any kind of delay when you're mounted trying to get off the mount, right? So you want this on instant. Interact reload behavior, prioritize interact. It's definitely gonna make it easier to grab the loot that you wanna grab versus reloading your gun when you're just trying to pick some loot up off of the floor. So prioritize interact is definitely important under combat behaviors. Sprint cancels reload on. Akimbo behavior is independent. ADS stick swap is off. Depleted ammo weapon switch is off. Those are Rogan's settings when it comes to controller. And I think that's pretty much it as far as the settings go. But before we get away from the settings completely, there's one thing I want to go back to. If you go back to your graphics setting and go back to display, when you're done going through all of these settings, the last thing I really want you guys to do is click on the restart shaders preloading. after you change some of these settings, it's very important to go back through and restart the shaders preloading. And when that is done, you're actually going to want to reboot the game entirely. Better off just turning off the PC entirely, turning it back on, then rebooting the game. And so that way, everything, all the changes you made, all the shaders are preloaded, and you should be ready to rock. If you guys have any questions about the settings, or maybe you want to see my mouse and keyboard settings, just comment down below and we'll see what we could get taken care of. But for now, I mean, I really think that's everything that you guys needed. And I hope I answered all of your guys' questions. I hope these settings help you out. And let's see if we can catch a W. Let's get it.
I've been getting bronze all day. I got platinum, finally. I'm happy.
Harry, if I pull polyatomic, y'all gotta give me 10 spots.
Rogan here, Rogan here, Rogan here.
What'd you pull?
Oh, I got it.
What'd you pull?
Hey, I pulled a poly.
No, bro, you're lying. You pulled a bronze.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Fine. He's that. Stop trying to go top tower.
I stole your kill, buddy. I stole your kill.
So you mean to tell me nobody gonna shoot until I start shooting? That was here. No, that was Colin.
What did I do?
Guys.
They're landing back top.
No one's stealing any of my kill, bro.
Rogan, I'm waiting for you to get somebody a bullet just to steal the kill.
I don't get any money for I kill him.
All you, Rogan. Bullet. Another one, coach.
The rest of that squad on your
Yo, Harry, get your son, G. He's stealing all my kills, yo.
Whoa! You ain't killing nobody. I'll steal all of them.
Yeah, you tried it. Tried it, Rogan.
remaining operators from that
Rogan, you
squad.
can try it. That don't mean it's gonna happen.
You're good boy.
Yeah.
They're going over to top.
Oh, Rogan, he's over here by himself. Oh, I see him here. You don't even shoot at this one. You on me? I got him here.
Oh! One crash out.
On me.
No! I sold the clip!
How many, Rogan?
I sold the clip!
But guess who won't sell it, clip? Guess who won't sell it? Evade.
Station. Go
Bro,
get
you
after
sold the
it.
clip 20 times last game, bro. You cannot be talking.
Where they at coming back, Harry? So I'll get him going.
Another one right there.
Sorry, bro. My hands are sweaty.
He there? He dead?
Oh, you dead?
Yeah, keep up, Rogan. Keep up.
I just gained my loot.
Come on, Rogan. Go ahead.
Nah, I ain't going for that. I'm going for the big boys.
I'm over here. Yo, Harry, don't shoot at that dude. I got him. You
I'm
got him.
doing nothing.
Watch the sky.
Oh, you don't even got him. I got him.
Confirmed. We've located
Rogan don't want it for real. Rogan don't want it for real. No, Rogan, I'm sorry. I need help, Rogan.
remaining operators from that squad.
He's broke right here.
No, I died, boo. Where is he?
There's two of them calling.
Hey, there's one on top. He's not good.
Calling. It's three calling.
No!
Who sold the clip?
I sold the clip. Rogan. I sold the clip.
You have reinforcements
Colin Clutch,
inbound.
like always.
Yeah, Colin was the last one.
Colin, you
Yeah,
always
Colin.
clutching, my dude.
Drop. Woo.
Alright, Rogan, come on though.
Okay.
Let's kill these kids. People right on us here.
Colin got me.
I only got an SPG, Rogan. Oh, he's right here, Rogan. Only close. There's another one outside,
Station
Rogan.
prices have been
Here,
reduced.
pop this.
Oh, yeah, I see him. I need plates, bro. I'll throw smoke. You go. He's on me.
Knock him.
Yeah.
After the rest of that squad on your attack now.
Go.
Get hunted.
Knock another one. He's under. The last one's
Hey,
under.
no.
Up here. One's up here.
Above us.
I think he jumped down.
He just landed above
Yeah.
us right now.
Right here. On me, down.
Another one on the other side.
Dead. Hey, those two below.
Target down.
I jumped down. Oh, they're in the corner. They're in the saw. I jumped up. No, behind me.
I'm coming.
They're up here. They're up here on the, up here.
Oh,
Right
the
here.
little watch.
Where's he hiding at?
They're back upstairs. One's back upstairs.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Nah, there's nobody.
Almost knocked one. I almost knocked one of them.
Whoa.
He's
Oh,
on
see,
the left
what's
side.
up? He's down. Dead.
Destroyed.
Hey, below. Hey,
Yeah, I know there's more.
hey, factory. One bot. Dead.
They coming.
Down. Marking the rest of them.
Two coming. Yes, guy, two coming.
There's
Oh, yeah.
right here.
Hit the first one. He's a bullet.
Dead.
Next one, this green one right here. Right here.
The rest of that squad on your tack
Fire.
map.
There's still kids under us. There's people under us. Want to come down?
Drop.
Done. Prices are back to
To my
normal.
left. No, in the middle. Where is this kid? He's in the stall?
I hear him on me. Right here.
I got a key. I'm back up here.
Remaining operators from that
over
squad.
here.
Hunt them down.
Dead.
What's up, bro?
Above.
We've located the
On the
rest.
roof? I think he was in the sky.
5 squads still.
Hey, let's
Here,
go
I'm gonna buy you.
factory.
I'm gonna buy you UAV.
Let's go
No more
factory.
second chances.
Yeah, let's go back there. I'm
There's
coming
a
out.
lot of people
No.
factory.
One.
There's a lot of people factory, bro.
It's full. It's not that much.
Wanna go here?
Yeah. There's a little rat right
Hey,
here.
he got me? They're like camping inside the things with,
Alright,
with
we gotta get him back. I don't have enough.
Hey, we know.
There's a rat right there.
They did it. Someone gotta go by. Dad, I'll drop you my money. You gotta go by.
Give it to me. Watch me.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Follow me. Go this way and just drop. One on the
Oh,
buy.
look
One
at
on the
this guy,
buy.
Grandma.
He's bought.
Losing
the bike,
ground.
Grandma.
Move it.
You thought it was a well? UAV going up.
I'm coming to you because I.
Okay, good killing. Yeah, that's end game.
Double low.
I'm dead. Behind me. There's 2 Rogan.
Keep knocking
Rogan, give me a
down.
second.
You
I got
guys
you.
top
3
green.
squads left
Yeah.
in the war zone. Stay alert.
No one here.
Another one,
Go
yeah.
ahead. Hey, look above me, okay? Look, I'm about to jump on him.
Yeah. He's not peeking yet. I got your chow. Nice.
Contract's worth more than usual, so get
Rogan,
it
the
done.
restaurant in front of you, okay, Rogan? In front of us.
Right
Rogan,
here.
corner.
There's 2 kids on the corner.
Drop. Dead.
Nice.
Contract was compromised.
Top green.
One going up to ladle.
Yeah, he went up already. He went up.
Nice. I'm coming up. Play up.
Probably like 3v3v3 here, guys.
Right here.
Yeah, outside.
Yeah,
Come on,
dead.
Rogan.
Push. Right
Yeah, I'm
here.
with you.
Going to next.
Under.
Outside.
They go under.
Right here.
There's the bullet, Rogan.
Where's
Last
he?
one's upstairs.
Okay, let me get him.
I'm getting a
Got
rest.
it. Go get him. For the 20.
He's up.
Here, I'm with you. I'll bait. First off, Rogan.
Let's
No
go.
targets left. That's what they call victory.
Nice kill, bro.
Alright, have a good night, guys.
Good night,
GG,
Colin.
GG's going.
Colin.